Hey everybody, Randy Karcher here. Thanks for joining me today for Fortissimo Friday. I was doing some studying this morning and came across something that really felt good to my soul, and I want to share it with you. This is a statement by the late Peter McWilliams, a writer, and he said this: "Be willing to be uncomfortable. Be comfortable being uncomfortable. It may get tough, but it's a small price to pay for living the dream." Also, the Navy SEALs say a similar kind of thing that I think is awesome. Get comfortable being uncomfortable. If you can be comfortable being uncomfortable, you'll be prepared to handle whatever situation comes along in your own life. It's very true. What I want to concentrate on is be comfortable being uncomfortable. Isn't it? That's kind of a cool little phrase. How many times have we been in a situation where it has been so uncomfortable and really difficult to get through? And maybe looking back on it later, we realize, you know what, I really could have handled that situation a lot better. We all have stuff that happens like that. The trick is to learn, again, how to be comfortable being uncomfortable. So having more opportunities to do things that maybe are a little bit uncomfortable really helps a lot. Hey, thanks for joining us, Jessica and Eric Shipley. Glad you guys are watching today. I was talking with a friend of mine who happens to be a client, and I asked her what her favorite song was. And ironically, it kind of goes right along with this, and she had just listened to her granddaughter, I believe, it's a granddaughter, playing in a recital, and she really likes this song. And so I'll play it for you, a real quick rendition. And if you know the title of it, just put it here in the comments, and then I'll talk about it for a second. Here we go. See if you got this. All right. How many of you guessed what the world needs now is love? Sweet love. Great song, made popular by Dionne Warwick, who happens to be an aunt for Whitney Houston, I found out. And it was written by Burt Bacharach. I love that song, and I want to kind of apply that song to what I was mentioning. If we feel better about ourselves in here, and kind of have a love for ourselves and figure out who we really are in here, it will help us to be able to help more people out here, to be able to show more love. And conversely, as we are able to help more people and show more love, just even little things throughout the day, opening the door for someone, smiling at someone, those kind of things help us to feel better in here. And that will also help us to learn how to be more comfortable in an uncomfortable situation. This is Randy Karcher. Thanks for joining me for Fortissimo Friday. And just remember that what happens in your life, so many wonderful things can happen, but it's always going to be up to you to make the changes necessary to make that happen. Hope you have a fantastic weekend, and thanks for joining me. See you next week.